Yeah.
There's sanitary sewer replacement, street, Baltimore, Wyoming, and Lafayette. On Baltimore, we are also replacing the water main. For that, the landfill, that street, one block. One block. of each of those streets. Long overdue, project that we're looking to start.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, this one's gonna be fast tracked.
The next one I hope is fast track too. The next one, which I think we're all excited over because this money was bonded
Right.
a while ago, 2021-325. And that's awarding the contract for the Vetner City Beach Patrol headquarters to R. Wilkinson and Sons Construction, not to exceed $755,000. This is in our capital.
It is.
That's correct. We have.
And this is long overdue because from the outside, it looks nice. But if you go on the inside, the ceiling
well,
might cave in on
I'm
you.
not so sure what
Yeah, I
you're
don't know.
looking at. It looks nice.
Well,
from
it
the
does, well,
outside.
I mean, it looks nice from a
The
distance.
shingles are
When
falling
you,
off.
when you get close and see the screens, but when you go inside,
It's not a good. It's
No.
not.
it's not even, it's
It's
not a safe
long
building.
overdue.
Yes.
This
We
building
have-
is designed to
We should
go into the
post
future.
the pictures of it, the design of it.
Yeah.
On our website.
Yeah, yeah.
I was trying to bring it up, but I don't have the email with me.
Yeah.
The style and finishes are gonna match, just briefly, the style and finishes are gonna match the pier building, and I think the function of the building has been group designed by the beach patrol, by Ed, by the architect. Everybody had a lot of input on that. And it's gonna be really an icon for the boardwalk. It's gonna have it has a shed roof style that's gonna be very unique, and a big logo of the Vetner Beach Patrol on both sides. And it's gonna be something that, just like the pier building, I think is gonna match that kind of iconic. It looks like a public safety building, but in the style of the pier building.
Yeah.
So
Came out good. Bill, at least did a nice job.
Good. I'm excited for that. The next is an add-on to our agenda. If anyone has the agenda in front of them, this is an add-on 2021-326. And this is a intergovernmental transfer for our police department where a sheriff officer is coming over to be a Vetner police officer. A gentleman by the name of Raymond Snyder. Okay, we'll go with that.
Yep.
Then we're going to have our approval of our bills and payrolls that our CFO will give them to us. And the next is on the agenda is discussion items. Do we have any tonight? I didn't think so.
I don't. I mean, we brought.
No,
this
that,
stuff
I'm
up.
going to talk, that's in our reports.
Okay.
I'll just mention that
Gotcha.
real quick.
All right, good.
All right, so now I'll open it to the public. This is for the public. If you'd like to speak on anything that I just mentioned, specifically the things we are going to vote on, that is the only thing that you can talk about or ask questions. So do I have a motion to the open to the public?
So moved.
Do I have a second? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
You just got
Aye.
yelled at.
Exactly.
You just got yelled at.
Didn't they?
Mr. Krieger.
And Maria.
All in favor? Aye.
Oh, thank you.
Anybody this?
Anyone in the audience, it's only on the things we just discussed, not anything in general. We will have another portion at the end of the meeting. Okay? So if it's something that I went through and there's something you want to say about that, this is the time. Okay, that goes at the end. Okay?
As of right now, Mayor, we have nobody wishing to say anything.
Okay, thank you, chief. Do I have a motion to close public portion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. My lord. Do I have a motion to close the workshop portion of the meeting and call to order the regular meeting?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we have no minutes. Do I have a motion to introduce the ordinance 2021-021?
Motion to introduce ordinance 2021-021.
Do I have a second?
Second motion.
Lisa, roll call, please.
Commissioner Kribel?
Yes.
Commissioner Langgraf?
Yes.
Mayor Holtzman?
Yes. Next ordinance introduction is 2021-022. Do I have a motion?
Motion to introduce ordinance 2021-022.
Do I have a second?
Second motion.
All in favor?
No.
Oh, sorry, roll call.
Commissioner Kribel?
Yes.
Commissioner Langgraf?
Yes.
Mayor Holtzman?
Abstain. We do not have any public hearings and we do not have any adoptions. So the next is our resolutions that we will adopt by consent, and they are 2021-315, through 2021-326. Do I have a motion to adopt these resolutions by consent?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second the motion.
Lisa, roll call, please.
Commissioner Kribel?
Yes.
Commissioner Langgraf?
Yes.
Mayor Holtzman?
Yes. Al, can you give us our bills and payrolls for this period?
Yes, the bill list for this period was 2,291,377.26. And payroll for this period was 618,282.23.
Do I have a motion to approve bills and payroll stated from our CFO?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second the motion.
Lisa, roll call, please.
Commissioner Kribel?
Yes.
Commissioner Langgraf?
Yes.
Mayor Holtzman?
Yes. The announcement of our safety report, it's noted in the minutes, so we do not go read through that. So the next portion is commissioners' comments and reports. And I'll go first this time,
There you
and
go.
I'll be quick. I had asked Al, thank you very much, because I got to play with numbers and I love my numbers.
Mhm.
And actually you all have a copy of it, Mr. Kribel.
I saw it, yep.
Yes. And Lance here, I wrote
I have
something,
it.
but I wrote down on it.
Okay.
Okay,
Private
so
notes from the man.
anyway, what I asked for was the revenue for the Fish and Pier beach badges, parking meter revenue, and the tennis court / pickleball, the comparison from last year, 2020 to this year, 2021. He also gave me back in the revenue of 2020, 2019, and 2018. And I am very excited to say from 2018 to 2021, our revenue has increased in those areas combined 43%,
Wow.
which is huge, huge. And there's a breakdown of the revenue from 2021 to 2020 by each area. The Fish and Pier had a 10% increase, beach badges was 30%. Of course, we know that we increased the cost of them, which was long overdue. Parking meter revenue, and we're out and about.
And the number of meters, right?
Yeah, and the number,
Yeah, we dropped it.
Right,
We dropped it
right.
by the,
but we still,
yeah.
but there was more people out and about.
Right.
Yeah.
More per hour.
Right.
Yeah.
And that increased, parking meter revenue increased 57% from last year to this year. And tennis court / pickleball from last year to this year increased 47%.
Yeah, the interesting one there is that in 2018, if you compare it over the years that we've kind of reformed that area from
Yes.
16,000 to $43,000,
It's huge,
triple,
Yeah.
Almost triple.
almost triple.
almost triple.
Yep.
It's huge. And so I just wanted to bring that attention to the public,
Great.
because I think it's something that, I mean, and the total increase from 18 to 2021 is an increased dollar amount of $208,246, which is probably close to a penny of tax, correct, Maria?
Right.
So that's why I thought it was important.
Great.
Good
So-
stuff.
That is all really I have to say at this point. That is something I wanted to bring, and thank you, Al, for getting that information to me so quickly today. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I get excited with numbers.
Okay.
So Commissioner Landgraf, do you have anything to say?
Just real quick, we're wrapping up the pier season for the pier master and all that. That'll wrap up probably this weekend, right, Ed? Sunday, yeah. The bathrooms will remain open, unlocked till the end of the month. Right, purposely. Yep, good. So that's, and that'll include the library as well. Public restrooms that are kind of available outside. And City Hall, they can't really get into use right now anyway. Other than that, that's
good.
kind of it. The projects that we're working on, we've got a couple other things going on right now. The county, so the Ventnor Avenue is not us. You guys know that. Public may not know that. Ventnor Avenue traffic signals is the county replacing them. They did them in the spring in Margate, in Longport. Now they're moving through the fall through Ventnor. There'll be time, they'll be, all managed by the county, but all that, those improvements and traffic jams are the result of the county work. Good work need to be done.
Right.
And then they also decided to pave Wellington Avenue
Today,
and tomorrow. So
it's done.
good.
Yeah, I
We got
drove right
stripe-
by it on the
gotta
way home
stripe it
today.
tomorrow.
Yeah, just have to stripe, but it looks good.
And we have some paving projects ongoing and some construction projects throughout the city. So just be careful, stay out of the guy's way, be careful driving around them. Hopefully they'll be done
At least we
soon.
don't do major construction in the summer.
No.
Looks good. Thank you. Commissioner Kribel.
Two brief things. Remind everybody to go to the block party this weekend.
Oh, yes.
Lisa just reminded me, so good.
Yeah.
Good job, Tim.
That's Saturday. There's going to be a nice turnout of booths and of course a beer garden in our empty lot there across from,
Somebody was asking me where it was.
across
No,
from,
that's actually changed.
oh, actually
Uh-oh.
changed.
We
Where,
will be Santucci's,
oh,
because the paperwork did not carry over from cancel date in May to now. It was,
Oh.
Santucci's has stepped in, they will be ready to.
excellent.
Perfect.
Good.
So, to thank everybody there, thank you.
Thank you to them,
For
absolutely.
stepping up their game.
And for you guys to
So, we're
Thank
gonna-
you.
smooth that through. Well
And
done.
that's
Great.
closer to my house. So that's
It is.
that's important. So,
Nice.
Talking
Uh,
about block party, I went to the Ocean City one.
oh my
on
God, it was
Saturday.
huge.
400 vendors.
Yeah. Half the whole
We
city.
won't have that. That would take up all of Vetner.
I
have
know.
We'll have about 40, I think.
Well, that's good. That's great.
It'll be an extension of our awesome thing we had for the farmer's market.
Yeah.
And there are some vendors that were at, in
Yes.
Ocean City that are coming to
So
ours.
we sold what Andy and Penny have already made. We
Great.
put it into our block party. It's gonna be a wonderful time.
They're such a great team.
They're great,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good
So-
stuff.
Donna and her team has done a great, everybody, public works we met today, everybody, fire, we're in the zone.
Good. I'm excited. Perfect.
I just got one more comment. Going back to the beach patrol and the need we have for improving their quarters. The statistics for 2001 came in, and I'm going to read June, August and September. June had 70 rescues and 30 medicals. August had 85 rescues and 67 medicals. September, as the summer dies down, had 33 rescues and 23 medicals. July had 255 rescues and 86 medicals.
Wow.
So you combine all the holidays, the weekends, the weather, 255 in 30 days. That's a lot of work. So a total of for 4 months, 443 rescues, 206 medicals, 178 handicap transports, and 64 EMT medicals, which so along with that, we have the staff EMT, which has been a really great dovetail with the fire department, and the fire department's taking on the radios, which has been a huge asset. Before, years ago, they would have to call in walkie-talkies to the headquarters. Headquarters would pick up a phone and call dispatch. Dispatch would call.
All right.
Yeah.
Now it's
So-
seamless. Seamless.
Now it's seamless. Now they're all in the same channels, and fire department is taking on the responsibility of maintaining and keeping them all in the same channels, not just with Vetner, but with Atlantic City and Margate as well. Right.
Talking about the beach, the pier, and just talking about
I do have one.
closing out summer things. I like to do it earlier than later this year, do some brainstorming. I have a few ideas of different issues
Okay.
that we might have. Whether it's the blue mats, the showers, the chairs that people lock up, just different ideas. And I think I would like to brainstorm early in the year that if we're going for it to come to fruition, we have to do it early.
Now it's
We
done.
have to do it
So
early.
each year, just so you're aware, each year we add mats.
Right.
And we add showers, new showers. So each year we usually add, I think this year, Ernie, we're gonna do 2 next year, 2 or 3 next year, so. And then the money, we don't directly use the money, but when someone develops a house on the waterfront,
Right.
It's
the
yeah,
DEP requires them, CAF requires them to
okay.
provide public access.
So they-
In lieu of that, through their own properties, they can provide funding to projects to the city. Goes into our general fund, but we
Yeah.
still use it for these mats
Great.
and the
great,
showers and
right.
things like that, so.
But I had some ideas.
The
you know,
mats, not the showers, it's not
Yeah, like
access.
the chairs that people seem to want to lock up and leave there overnight and stuff. So maybe
Well,
we
we
can,
created those corrals, you know that, right?
but they still don't, they do it wherever now, right?
Well, they've kind of stayed in
Have
those
they?
2 streets, yeah.
Okay.
Once in a while, the bikes on the pier, they're locking those up. That creates a safety hazard in my brain.
And we discussed it, but it didn't come to fruition this year. The hours before off the bicycle, people with the riders and the runners and walkers. That's something
Right.
we got to get in place.
We didn't
early.
want to change that in the middle of the year.
Exactly.
We'll
So
look
that's what
at
I'm
it.
saying. I think, I'm thinking ahead, and I think if we don't start
Mhm.
thinking
Agreed.
now, it won't happen.
No,
Things,
you're right.
everything starts moving too fast.
You're right.
So we'll just deal with that later, all right?
Yeah, we'll sit down.
Something Chief Biagi could probably work on for the next 3 months. That would be
I've
perfect.
been working on, I've been working on projects for
I'm
years. We never
completely-
seem to make it past the goal. Summer, so keep trying.
We'll bring you in as a consultant,
Yeah, right.
Doug. We'll bring it back as a,
But it just never seems to.
It's deja vu all over again.
are we
I
good?
have one more thing.
Yes,
Suffolk Avenue, the ramp that's there,
yes.
as of Monday will be closed down.
There's
Still the
something
same
to-
date,
The update today is the push it back
so the following week.
to the following Monday, the mobilization of the council will at both sides.
It's 25th, I want to say. 25th. So the boardwalk will have a break in it, so you won't be able to get through there. They're going to take up the concrete ramp and the boardwalk crossing, and they're going to need access. So if you're riding, walking, you're going to have to go around that. You're going to have to come down onto the street and go around it to get back up on the boardwalk.
We should be ready for more to get response on Facebook.
I'll get right on that. I'll get right on that. That's a high priority. That is a high priority.
Well, when we closed the beach and boardwalk during COVID, to contact me, we did have someone from our neighboring city that wanted me to give him a detailed explanation of why we closed the boardwalk, and he wasn't a Vetner taxpayer.
But we should, and then we have posted that on our Facebook and our website, so just to keep everybody in the loop.
He's so bad over this.
Stir the pot, stir the-
So we're good?
We
Yes?
have- yep.
Okay, so now we will open it to the public. This is the public portion where you can speak on anything, but before you speak, you come to the microphone, you state your name and your address, and to keep things limited, we give people about 3 minutes. If it's an issue that it's not going to be solved here, instead of going on and on and on, then you can meet with the appropriate commission, whether it be myself, Mr. Landgraf, Mr. Kribel.
Depending on the department,
Yeah, depending on.
depending on which department it's appropriate.
Yeah, so you can say what you have to say tonight, but we don't like to get into like a half-hour dial. Okay, so do I have a motion to open to the public?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Doug, there's no one out there, right?
Not right now, I'm just sending a
Okay.
message.
So you can come up to the microphone. Did you wanted to ask the question?
Come on up. We
Yes,
just opened the
yes,
public
we
just
just
now.
opened it up to the public.
You're the public.
You're the public, so we just opened it up to the public. You come up to the mic, you state your name and address, and then you say whatever you like to us.
Hi, my name is Linda Long Kramer. I live at 14 South Dorset Avenue, and I have a large problem with dog walkers. Now, I just put a brand new lawn in the front and the curbside appeal. I'll be doggone if those people go past my barrels, go past what I have blocked off, dog print deep, because the dirt's soft. And they walk along the curb, they peed on the whole thing and it's all white. I understand people like animals. I'm a rescue. I rescue cats. We've done 200 of them very successfully. We adopt out at PetSmart. But this is a problem. People really feel as though they have the right to take these dogs wherever they want and let them do, and they leave the waste behind. Besides, I almost died when I saw that. Now, I don't know if they're doing it early in the morning or if they're doing it late at night. But I think maybe they should walk them on their own neighborhood. Do it there. I know dogs need to go for a walk, but they always seem to come and pick my property. What is it about my grass that they like?
I'm not
It's
laughing,
just
but
terrible. And it cost me a lot of money to do that. Now I wanted to get rid of the curbside appeal and put cement in because I can't seem to control who's ever walking these dogs. And
So just so you, go ahead, let you let her finish.
well,
Sorry to
I
interrupt.
posted curb your dog. I have the posters up right now that this is private property, you'll be persecuted. Everybody's going, trying to, we all know through COVID-19, There are a lot of people that feel as though I have rights, but not when it comes to that. This is a little bit of a destruction of property. So I wanted to present this to the town meeting, and maybe the town or you, ladies and gentlemen, can figure out something to kind of get these people to understand they can't do this. And I don't know, you can't tell the dog's only being
Right.
natural,
The
doing its
hardest
duty.
thing- The hardest thing honestly is we try to do everything we can to benefit all the residents of Vetner, the people with dogs need to exercise, homeowners, and it's your property. But not being negative Nelly, sometimes it doesn't matter what we put into law, people will do what they want. And that's
know what
that
they
reality.
do.
It
So
really is.
there are ordinances that prohibit, dogs, you're leaving your dog waste on someone's property. If you see them, you get their names, you can file a complaint with our police department.
I haven't seen them yet, but
Right.
they leave the
do this
dog
early
prints in
morning.
their waste behind, so I cleaned it up.
Yeah, it's-
So what you should know is also is that area between the sidewalk and the curb is public property.
The governor strip that you
The
mentioned.
governor strip that you mentioned is public property.
Public property.
It is the homeowner's responsibility to maintain that area,
We do.
but that is public property. So I have a dog. I make sure Boomer walks on that side of me all the time, and I clean up whatever he does. Well, not if he pees, but it's hard to clean up.
Right.
I bring a spray bottle of water with me, so.
Do you really?
A lot of people are doing that.
I like that.
I'm just telling you.
Just
That's a good
water.
idea.
It's the poo that doesn't do it, it's the urine.
Right,
It's all-
right.
That's right.
So you want to do something,
Okay.
for people better, bring a little spritz bottle with your thing of water and pour it on the spot.
I like that
And you'll
idea.
see some of these people's lawns.
I like that
Exactly.
idea. Okay.
We have signs right out here on the property of this beautiful building, City Hall. No,
And they
signs,
still go on.
and
Walk right on.
You do.
they
yeah.
go right on,
Boomer doesn't care.
right here, there's signs, for the dogs and the little picture of the dog, not to do this or that, little caricature things. Yeah, they put their dog, and they literally put
I
the
know.
dog right on the
So-
lawn.
Yeah.
The township, I know property is expensive and I know that space is limited, but Egg Harbor Township has a dog walking park. And I know they have dog beach. There's nothing that you can do like that to accommodate these
And it
people.
doesn't, you know what?
A
Not
section.
everyone would use it.
It's just a
Yeah,
thought.
it's just like we have bike lanes on the street for people to use those lanes to bike ride, but they still want to go on the boardwalk.
I like what
It's
Margate did.
human
That was
nature.
sharp.
People are going to do, so even if we had a huge
Well-
dog park that looked like Taj Mahal, trust me, people still will want to walk their dog freely on the street or.
For a while, we had a partnership.
Well, if I see them, I'll try to scoop them away and I'll try to be diplomatic about it, but I just put it in. The dirt is still soft. It had to be a big dog with the print sunk right in, and what a load of poopy he made.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
my goodness.
Sorry,
I left it. So that was my thing. I just wanted to pass
we
that
can
along.
we can do reminders on our social media page, so we can do things.
I
that-
I
and
appreciate.
Biaggi's
that
idea
you
was-
listen.
Post it on the Facebook page. I just don't know how to word it right now, it might come out a little wrong. But I will post something on our police page just to give them little tips and tricks and trade.
There's something about Dorset Avenue because it's so busy. Everybody says this is a great place to do it.
Coming from the heights too, there's a lot more
Yeah, I know.
traffic that way.
Gateway to the beach. It's just, of course,
Yeah, it just cost me so much money just to do it. And so I said, oh, God. And I called out the landscaper. I said, can you grow a little more grass? Not happening unless I pay more money. So forget it. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you for coming tonight.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Good evening.
Anyone else? Mike already was told he's not allowed to talk tonight. We're
nobody
good.
in the
I'm
audience.
teasing him. No one?
There is no one in the audience.
We don't have an executive session, correct? Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.
Aye.